Hello, it's me, James, and have I got a treat for you. Can you remember the first time you put this card next to this card and your mind was blown? If that's just happened to you, just take a minute, take a few breaths, recover. If you're anything like me, you find this unfathomably exciting. It's just a couple of bits of cardboard with some pictures on, but somehow it's really great. And it turns out there's a bunch more of these things in Dice Masters. And I'm going to go through a load of them, starting with some very simple ones and working my way up to some of the most extraordinarily complex Easter eggs in Dice Masters. Before I go on, I should give a big shout out to Nick Wiley, who's done a lot of the legwork in finding these Easter eggs. It seems he's got a bit of an eye for it, so thank you very much indeed, Nick. If we're going to start out with the simplest of all shared artworks, I think that prize would have to go to The Spot, Dr. Jonathan Owen from Guardians of the Galaxy, because his artwork was pretty much replicated wholesale in the Infinity Gauntlet, along with his name and rarity and subtitle. Can you spot the difference? Yeah, just the dice and maybe a little bit of a zoom, but otherwise not much. Slightly less identical are Giant Man Pin Particles and Confront the Mighty, which at least have different names, although they do share exactly the same artwork. Little bit more different, we have Two-Faced Double Deal from World's Finest, and a bit of an intense zoom on Two-Face's coin from Batman. Speaking of zooming, Dungeons and Dragons had plenty of that. There was Dwarf Wizard from Fair and Under Siege, and then in Tomb of Annihilation we had Guardian of Faith, basic action. Even more similar perhaps was Tomb of Annihilation's Doppelganger and the Xanathar Doppelganger. A little bit more different, we had the Staff of the Forgotten One in Tomb of Annihilation, and the person holding it who was Acererak, forgive my pronunciation. And then we had Human Warlock and a bit of a focus in on her Eldritch Blast. Now, these duplicates and zoom-ins and zoom-outs are all very interesting, but they're not exactly mind-blowing. So I thought I'd start our top 4 team with images which are properly shared across different cards. And we're going to start with 2-card shares and then build our way up from there. First up in the 2-card department is the one you've already seen, which is Teamwork and Rally Basic Actions, which were promos from the AVX set. The original artwork for this, you might guess, is from Avengers vs. X-Men in 2012. Just a little word about the order of these. I've numbered this as number 14, but honestly, it's actually one of my favourites. I've ordered them mostly in terms of complexity. So the 2-card ones will come first, and then there'll be more cards later. But also maybe a little bit in terms of which ones people might know already. Maybe a little bit in terms of which ones I like better myself, and also slightly arbitrarily. So if you think some are better than others, that's absolutely fine. Please let me know in the comments. So number 14, but really one of the best, is Avengers vs. X-Men. Let's go to number 13, which is Xanathar and his little mate Sylgar. Well, what connects these two images? Not entirely obvious if you don't know your D&D lore, which to be honest I don't, but Nick does. But once you see the background image, somebody's nicking Sylgar. Frankly, shocking. Okay, moving on to number 12, we have Medusa, and she is accompanied by her faithful Lockjaw. And this comes from, I think, Inhuman number 2 from 2014, and this is a Frank Cho variant cover. Lovely. Next up, we have Cassie Sandsmark, Wonder Girl, who is accompanied by Beast Boy. And this comes from issue 1 of volume 5 of the Teen Titans, also in 2014. Coming in at number 10, we have some more Dungeons and Dragons stuff. We have dinosaurs, the Allosaurus and the Triceratops. But what on earth do these guys have in common? Well, I for one didn't notice, but Nick knows his stuff. Check it out. That's super cool, I think. That apparently is from Tomb of Annihilation Chapter 1. Lovely. Moving on to number 9, we have Gamora from Avengers Infinity and Rocket Raccoon from Kree Invasion. Nice. And that comes from Guardians of the Galaxy number 2 from 2013, and it's a Madiuera variant cover. Okay, Last of the doubles, we have one of my favourites and one which I did spoil on Facebook the other day, but maybe some people haven't seen it. I love this artwork. We've got Loki's sceptre with some gigantic horns on the man and that evil card imprisoned. And this artwork comes from, I think, Loki #1 from 2004. Okay, now we're getting on to the big boys. The first of our 3-card combos is one that quite a lot of people, I think, will already be familiar with. It is the Warriors 3, Volstagg, Hogun, and Fandral. And that comes from the cover of Warriors 3 #1 in 2011. A little less well known, maybe, is the Guardians of the Galaxy combo. We have Groot from Age of Ultron. Nice, super rare. We have Moondragon, who is actually from Guardians of the Galaxy. And we have Rocket Raccoon, my favourite subtitle of all, Blam Murdered You, who is also from Age of Ultron. And that artwork comes from Guardians of the Galaxy #20 in 2009. Good stuff. Continuing with the 3-card combos, we have #5, Lady Deadpool, Kidpool, and Dogpool. And not surprisingly, these come from the Deadpool set, and they actually come from the cover of Deadpool #42 in 2012, and apparently it was a Crane Lamole variant. And there it is in all its glory. Okay, we're getting to the really good stuff now. We haven't seen a lot of DC yet, just the one I think, but the next one is a real beauty. We've got a slightly blurry flash because I had to make the card really big because, check it out, the Atom and Mera, all from War of Light. And this image comes from, I think it's some inside pages in one of the Blackest Night comics, but I'm not 100% sure which one. It's from 2009. Do let me know if you know which one it is. But it looks pretty good. Okay. On to the top 3, we have Quicksilver from UXM, Toad, also from UXM, and, okay, where are they from? Check it out. This is some fantastic artwork from the X-Men Legacy series, apparently numbers 208 to 212, and that's from 2008. And once we see the whole artwork, you might be able to spot another card, which is the Dark Phoenix promo, also from UXM. Fantastic. And here are those comics in their full glory. I don't know what I like better. Dice Masters cards which go together or comic covers which go together. They're all bloody brilliant. Okay, onwards and upwards. Who's at #2? Let's check it out. We have Supergiant, Black Dwarf, Corvus Glaive, Thanos, Proxima Midnight, and Ebony Maw, all from the Infinity Gauntlet set. And if you put them all next to each other, you get... oh my word. I am speechless. That is apparently from the Infinity series in 2013, and these are In-Hyuk Lee variant covers. Okay. Are you ready for #1? This is really, really exciting. It may be one of the most exciting things I've ever done, which probably says more about my life than it should. But here it is. I've got a frog in my throat. That's how excited I am. Are you ready? Come on. #1. We have Firestorm, the Trinity War promo. We have Superman, also Trinity War. We have Wonder Woman. It just goes on, and you have no idea how much time I spent fiddling with this so that it lines up perfectly. We have Batman. We have Martian Manhunter. We have Pandora's Box. Just in the corner, we have Atomica. We have Constantine. And the whole image looks like this. Oh! Did a shiver not just go down your spine? Is that not magnificent? Oh my word. I really hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I think I might be enjoying it a little bit too much and I should probably get out more. But seriously, this is some great stuff. I haven't included everything. Nick actually had some more in his notes, which I will put on our website and I'll put it in the description. but I wanted to leave some things for you to find on your own. So hope you'll go and have a look at those. I hope this has been interesting. And please do let me know in the comments if you spotted any more or if I've made any horrible mistakes. And please give us a like and share and subscribe and stuff like that. Thank you very much for your time. Take care and bye-bye.